So look, I got my man DJ Promo in the building, ready to talk some football. What you got, DJ?
Well, y'all, you see what time it is? It's Curry time, baby. It's that
Oh,
time of the
look,
season.
this the best time of the year right here.
Yeah,
If you a sports fan, this is the best time of year. You got playoff baseball. You got
yep. Man, the
WNBA.
Braves, man. How the Braves let us down, dog?
Bruh, they were hot all year, dog. I think this that year when it's just that hype year. Everybody, and
Yeah,
so next year they might be used to the all the
yeah,
attention and
cause
everything they
they
put on
still
the year.
young.
Yeah. So I think they're gonna build upon this, but that's a long season, dog. When they was, this year they'll focus on breaking all these records. I think next year they're gonna focus on just what we were talking about with Colorado.
Right.
You worry about breaking records and being stats. Next year I think they just gonna worry about the wins.
Yeah, they got to go get another pitcher though. Need an
What
ace,
you mean? Oh
starting pitcher.
Yeah, they probably gonna get that this off season. That was that hurt us our pitching. But all right, let's
Uh,
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
somebody got a question on that. Yeah, they asked if you watched that UCLA Oregon State game.
No, I didn't see that game. My man Harold supposed to been watching them games. He my Oregon guy. He supposed to been watching them games and he didn't watch it. So I didn't watch it, and it was so much going on last week. I didn't have time to go back and watch the highlights on it. But I'll go check it out. I'll check it out tonight. But look, this live right here we want to talk about. I don't know if y'all been seeing what Umar Johnson been talking about. Well, look, I done seen they defense already, and they pass rush is really good. They got a first round pass rush on their team, so
Yeah,
he's gonna cause problems for everybody. Um, but look, we want to talk about Umar Johnson, and every time he's going on these platforms, and let's be fair to everybody. It's not Umar's fault. They're asking him these questions. He just want to talk about his school. So they asked him about Coach Prime because they seen him talk about Coach Prime. He had a stronger opinion about it. And I get what he's saying. I understand. Coach Prime brings in a lot of revenue to wherever he's at. So if he would have stayed at Jackson, it could have helped HBCUs. I understand that 100%, right? We on the same page with that, right, Promo?
I mean it depends.
I mean, wherever
Cause
he at, he gonna bring in money.
no, he's gonna bring in money, but Dion like to share the money.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm saying wherever he's at, so Umar's mad because he left. So
Right.
now he's like the money is going to Colorado now instead of going to Jackson, where Jackson really needed, where HBCUs really needed, because they might get closed down, right?
Yeah, I mean, but that's what he was trying to do. But remember, he kept saying like, you can't work with people that don't want to change. He's bringing all this money in there, but something was going on behind the scenes
There we go. See,
that he didn't
Umar don't
agree
care
with.
about that.
Right.
He don't care about that. He just want Prime to be there for the culture can benefit off Prime and not
But
Colorado benefit off Prime.
why isn't he there?
I mean,
You
I
trying to
don't know
build your
why.
own school? You could be supporting these HBCUs. You could be the president,
That's,
the dean of
that,
HBCUs. You can run the
that's
whole
true.
company.
Now that's true. That's a good question to ask. But he want to run. He want to be in full control. So, that's a good point. So you're not there because you know you can't do it your way. So Prime couldn't do it his way
Right.
at
Exactly.
Jackson, and Colorado said you can do it. You can have free range to kind of do what you want. But if you
Right.
get out of hand with stuff, we'll say, hey, you can't do it like that. But
Right.
like when,
Long as you ain't breaking no
when
rules.
yeah.
You got free
So
reign.
So, and that's one thing, control that if you an entrepreneur kind of you got that business mindset and you want to win, sometimes if people put too many restraints on you, it can frustrate you and you don't want to leave.
Right.
So so my thing though, with all these talking heads that's talking about Coach Prime and what Coach Prime could have did for HBCUs, why aren't they focused on the guys that's actually there with boots on the ground?
Just doing it.
Eddie George is doing the same thing. But see now this is what's different from Eddie George and Coach Prime. Eddie George is Coach George.
Right.
Deion Sanders would have been Coach Heisman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Eddie
Yep.
George don't even talk about his Heisman.
Nope.
Eddie George don't talk about bringing the Walter Payton Award here. Like he don't like that's like equivalent to the Heisman in HBCU football.
Right. But has he even invited any of his teammates from Tennessee State? Have you ever seen any high
Look, I
profile?
haven't seen any of them come back. I haven't seen the alums from the old Tennessee State guys there. The only person I've seen at Tennessee State, and don't quote me on this, but I think Cam Newton was there, but he was there for a parade like last year, like
Right.
homecoming
Right.
or
Right.
something like that. I saw him going live, but I didn't see him with Eddie George. So if Cam Newton's at my school at a parade, why would I invite him to the Cam Newton got a program where he worked with a lot of kids out of Atlanta.
Right.
Tennessee State ain't never like 4 hours away from Atlanta.
So the question is, why isn't even like Tennessee Titans,
Mm-hmm.
their players? Why isn't a lot of these guys supporting Eddie George?
Because Eddie George is quiet and meek
I
and
know,
he's humble.
but that ain't no excuse because they coming at Dion. Oh, he too flamboyant. He too flashy. He da 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 da. Eddie George is doing it the way they want Dion to do it, but he get no support. So what do they really want? They're contradicting themselves.
Yeah.
He's not
Just
flashy. He's doing it
this is
the right way.
this
The
is
way
a
that
conversation we had about me and Harold had about Michael Jordan and LeBron James. LeBron James plays like what coaches say. Pass the ball, do this. A lot of people hate LeBron. Michael Jordan was a ball hog.
Dominique too.
You don't want to play on the team with a ball hog, but he got it done.
Yeah.
He won games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Kobe the same way.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you this though. I used to think the same thing about Jordan until I actually started paying attention and learning the game. He could have passed the ball all he wanted to. They wasn't hitting no shots.
But he had look, Michael Jordan had 3.
No, not when Kerr was there. I'm talking about his rookie year, his first couple years in Chicago. He ain't had no shooters, bro.
I mean, I got that, but what I'm saying is, people say you supposed to play like LeBron James. Like I done heard people talk about the WNBA, and they say they play the right way. They don't haul the ball.
I like that. But all those girls can shoot. If you look at even college basketball, 80% of the girls on the floor can shoot a jump shot. You go to the NBA, a lot of these guys can't shoot. They just dunk, they can rebound, they can't shoot free throws.
Okay. If people like that, why don't they have the ratings?
That's a good question. Because I like watching women's basketball. Like, I mean, some of them girls be doing it up, bro.
I'm gonna answer that question for you. I'm gonna answer that question for you. People want to see people do stuff that they can't do.
Well, they do support them in college. It's just a WNBA. See, I think what WNBA should have did was put those women's teams in college towns, like Connecticut, Tennessee. You see what I'm saying? Kentucky.
Yeah,
North Carolina.
I can see
They
that.
should have put those teams in cities where they support women's basketball. I think they have a better turnout.
But going back to this, and see, this is my point. You can do stuff the right way, and people will applaud you for doing it the right way, but they ain't gonna come out and watch you do it the right way.
That's fact.
They want to see somebody like the drug dealers. The drug dealers didn't do it the right way.
Right.
But everybody was like, "Oh man, look at old boy. Oh boy, he riding good, boy. Oh, them boys be balling." Like you hype up people that do stuff a different kind of loud way sometimes.
Right.
Like Donald Trump. Right. Did Donald Trump do stuff the right way?
Nope, but he got it done.
Donald Trump was wilding, but everybody was watching him. Everybody watching.
Right.
You remember when Cat Williams did that little run when he was just out there acting the fool doing what's Charleston White? Same way.
Yep.
So you get attention when you loud and when you kind of bend the rules a little bit.
Right.
When you do everything the right way, people that's boring.
Right. That's facts, and it's proof too. Because Eddie George is doing it the way that they're accusing Dion of not doing it, and they're not supporting Eddie George.
Exactly. But
It
look,
makes no sense.
but let's look at Umar Johnson. Loud, hollering,
Yep.
all these mannerisms, all this, and people watching.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you, we got to understand. Okay, what we really talking about? Are we talking about Dion did the right way? Dion should have stayed. Or are we talking about how can we really change the culture? How can we really support these schools? What can we do to help Eddie George? What can we do to help Trey Oliver? What can we
Yeah.
help do to help? What's fan you coach named Simmons?
Willie Simmons.
Willie Simmons. See,
Yeah.
it's like they not
But they
household
they
names
but
for
they
real.
but Willie Simmons and the Central coach, they're getting support. They got nice facilities, bro. So
Yeah,
they're
they
doing
got.
something right.
You're right. But what they not doing right is they don't have no cameramen showing their progress.
Right.
So you could be working your butt off behind that fence. Nobody don't know you working your butt off. You know, you got to let people see what's going on behind that fence. So now people know, okay, like Eddie George. Eddie George been working. He been putting in the work. But we don't see it until ESPN show it.
Yeah.
And ESPN ain't gonna really show it like that. Like we Jackson, you had some stuff talking about Prime because of who Prime is, but the same thing with Eddie George. You had some stuff they were talking about Eddie George when he first went to Tennessee State, TSU. But after a while, you have to promote yourself,
Right.
and they ain't getting that blueprint.
Right. And right now you're 4-2. You got to stay out there. You got to stay your face on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram,
Yeah,
Facebook. You got to keep TSU out there. The band. I mean, even like your star players. Who are your star players? Let's do a week profiling your star players.
and why 8 Ball and MJG ain't been invited to the game? They from Tennessee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why they
Yep.
don't got no red? Why they don't got no blue couch? They
Moneybag
should
Yo,
have a blue
Yo
couch on the
Gotti.
sideline. You know what I'm
But
saying?
wait. But let me ask you this though: the rappers come to the homecoming. They get paid to
Say what now?
perform. I said they come to the homecoming. They get paid to perform.
Exactly. I thought about that.
So
Yeah.
why can't you come to the game
But
to
see,
support?
all right, that has to be communicated. It has to be a phone call made. Eddie George have to say, hey, we would like y'all to bring the team out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
hey,
I
we
ain't even
want
talking about bringing the team out. I'm talking about just on the sideline, like how Dion got all the celebrities.
yeah.
Like y'all come on out, man. We need y'all. The community to come out and support. If they know y'all here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might help ticket sales. I mean, you can
But
throw them a
all
little
right.
something.
So let's say this right here. Eddie George was a good player, right?
Yeah.
But Eddie George ain't everybody's favorite running back. When you start talking about the top running backs, Eddie George ain't on the list. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I agree, but he's a Hall of Famer and a Heisman Trophy winner.
You're right. You're 100% right. But see, Coach Prime is on the top of everybody's list when you start talking about he top 2 or top 3. Even if you a hater, he's still
Right,
top 3.
right. But see, I think this the edge he got though, and I think like any professional player that's thinking about getting into college coaching, right? They need to look at the blueprint that Dion put out. Dion was coaching the Under Armour All-Star, All-American games for a couple years. Remember, he had
Yeah.
Warren Sapp, Steve Mariucci. So he's been around all these 5-star, 3-star athletes for years. Because remember, they got like the under 15 league too.
I don't. Yeah,
Because
it's
they
got a
got
lot of
some,
leagues going on.
they got a lot of leagues Under Armour. So he knows a lot of kids, bro. So a lot of these kids that he's been around and coach, they come to Colorado. Look how many guys he got on the team now.
This is what would have been to me. What would have been a great move? Because when Ed Reed was down there at Bethune Cookman, he wasn't necessarily doing it for the money, right?
Nah, but he had a
He
lot of
already
kids coming.
he already had a lot of kids coming, right?
He coached with Dion too, All American game.
Listen. Watch my footwork. If Eddie George would have went live and said, "Look, Ed Reeves, if you clear, I'd love to have you on my staff. I'd love to have you on my staff." And now you got two big names. Eddie George does it the right way. Ed Reeves got a lot of fire, and
Yep,
then
and one's defense and one's offense.
yeah, it's been the Eddies, so they could have had
Right,
fun with that, and then Ed Reed could have been fiery, but Eddie George could have did our press conferences. So
right,
Ed Reed, you can't go lie. You know what I'm saying? Let Eddie
yeah,
handle all this, but
right.
it would have been more star power. But that's what I'm talking about. If Eddie George would have made a move like that, that could have made him skyrocket up on everybody's charts.
No,
We
you're
want
right.
to see what's going on. We want to see. You know, a lot of people gonna tune in just to see Ed Reed gonna flip out.
Yeah, but he needs to do more camps though. See, Dion and Ed Reed them, they already these young kids. They know who they are because they
Yeah,
always around them because they always doing camps. They always training. See,
yeah.
I don't know if Eddie George is doing that. Like a lot of these young kids probably don't know who he is.
Yeah. And that's
So,
why I'm saying like he need. Okay, I'm gonna tell you somebody for sure he need to invite that I know will show up for him. Ray Lewis.
oh yeah,
He did invite Ray Lewis to come to the game, be on the sideline, and you need to. I think Cam Newton, any other guys, he need to say, look, you guys is thinking about getting into coaching. Hey, y'all, let me know something. Hit me in my DMs. Hey, get in contact with my agent, whatever.
yeah,
And
we do
now
this together.
you start bringing them guys to the game. Now more people coming out. Boom, boom, boom.
I got one for you.
What?
One of his old teammates used to be the head coach at Vanderbilt, Derek Mason.
Uh,
He should reach out to him
I heard something about me. I think he coaching
because
somewhere
he
else right
did
now. I
good in
think.
the SEC. Yeah, but he might enjoy teaming up with Eddie Jordan
Yeah. I
because he
got you.
recruited good at Vanderbilt. I mean, think about it. Vanderbilt is like Stanford,
Yeah,
high academic requirements,
yeah,
and he still recruited good there.
yeah. I mean, I could see that, and that's what I feel like for these other guys. They got to team up like that, team up, and now y'all like what Coach Prime did right here. I realized what he did when he brought on a lot of these head coaches at Colorado.
Yeah,
Now I can kind of do some of the stuff that I naturally like doing, the 60 minutes, all that kind of stuff, those interviews. But me with
right,
all these boosters and all that, some of these other coaches can go do that. So that takes pressure off me. But they head coaches, so they already used to meeting with boosters.
right, right.
You know, so that what you saying is a good look. If he bring Mason in, because Mason done did all the meetings and shaking
Yeah,
hands and kissing babies.
yeah, yep.
Yeah,
And he can help it out. He probably can open up a whole new lane of recruiting for him.
yeah.
Because
The
Vanderbilt,
thing about it
that's in
is,
Tennessee, ain't it? Yeah, Vanderbilt's
yeah,
in Tennessee.
yeah.
He's already
Yeah,
used to recruiting the state.
yeah. So the thing about it is, with Umar Johnson, going back to the topic, you won't put a spotlight on the guys that's doing it the right way.
Right.
You keep talking about Dion, and I know they asked you questions, Umar, about Dion, but let's talk about the guys that's doing it the right way, so they can say HBCUs.
Right. But he needs to stop discrediting what Dion did do for the black community. He brought a lot of money to Jackson while he was there. A lot of money, millions. He even gave out his own pocket.
Hey, they talking about you got mad feedback. I don't know if it's my phone or his phone. My phone is my see if you turn off your iPods.
What about now?
I don't know. Hey, yeah, they say you got two devices on. Let's see now. Keep
Hold on.
talking.
What about now?
They still feedback. Keep on talking. Say,
Hold on.
do you think FAMU and Central, if they play in the Celebration Bowl, you think they're gonna get the same numbers that Coach Prime got last year?
I think it could be close
You
because
think
they
they're gonna
both
do the
doing
same?
well this year.
Well, you think they're gonna get the same amount of viewers that Coach Prime got last year?
I don't know about the viewers. Ticket sales, maybe. TV, I don't know because a lot of people tuned in because of Prime.
Exactly. And you had all the drama going on. He was leaving, going to Colorado. You had Colorado people tune in to see their new coach. You know, you got a lot of that going on.
Right.
So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Coach Prime has so much noise going on around him at all times. He creates a buzz. These other coaches, you don't have to have bad noise, but you need some kind of noise going on around you. Like these coaches need to go on off script show. They
Yeah.
need to go on some of these other shows that got a little controversy that's tied in with the kids that's currently watching right now. Like, they got to do something to get it riled up and just being quiet and doing it the same way Nick Saban do it. That's not gonna move the needle,
Right.
especially not in our community.
But think about it.
Especially when you don't have ESPN doing specials on you.
You got all these outlets now. You got all these YouTubers out there. Dude, do an interview.
Yeah, and
They
like
got followers.
Eddie George should be on a different channel every week. The coach Oliver should be on a different channel every week. Like I don't even know the quarterback. What's his name? Richardson.
Yeah. For Central.
Yeah, like I don't know his first name. And this guy outdude Shadur last year.
Yeah,
Now
he's a
every
big dude too.
household, almost every household, every sporting household knows Shadur.
Well, you know where they dropped the ball at?
What?
Should have offered him an NIL deal after they won that game.
They offered him one.
No, somebody should have.
Yeah, and see, but a lot of people didn't know him. So, like, you want to put a you want to put a deal like that around a guy that's gonna bring attention to your product. You know when Shadur
Yeah,
got the
that's
beats,
facts.
everybody
Yeah.
saw the beats that he got. If Beats give Richardson a contract, we won't even know he got it.
Well, you know what? I don't know because Notre Dame quarterback got a beats with deal too. Gave the whole team beats,
And see, I didn't never see that.
and nobody really knew he because he came from Vanderbilt or Wake
Yeah, I
Forest.
don't
No,
know.
Wake Forest. I think he came from Wake Forest. He transferred to Notre
Okay.
Dame.
So how did you find out about the everybody got beats on Notre Dame team?
I was just YouTube because I follow their coach. Notre Dame, they had something going on, and I was watching it,
Mm-hmm.
and the quarterback came in and gave everybody beats. And then I think
So
Shadur did it the following week.
for real.
Beats might have been going around because there's certain quarterbacks.
Yeah, dog. You freezing up, dog. You freezing up.
It might be where I'm at. I'm in New Mexico, these mountains.
Hey, hey, you freezing up. So this ain't gonna this won't be a good interview, dog, cause you freezing too much. So we'll try to get on tonight.
Okay,
When you get to Colorado tonight, we'll get back on, cause it's freezing
all
up.
right, all right, bet.
All right, bro. All right, one.